Oh, did you know that there's an e-beggar named darksydephil? Oh, so embarrassed. He's in his 40s and he e-begs. Sweet. Every day, a little bit, tweaking a little more, tender. I've walked on my toes my whole life. Like that. Because my muscles were already big down there. Flavorful. It's still an answer. It doesn't matter if it's honesty or not. It's still an answer. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're going to like it. Sasquatch. Afterbirth. Now, you might be saying, wait a minute. Donkey Kong Bonanza came out last Thursday. Big release for the Switch 2. You played it all day. Why on earth didn't you play it more?
He no make money.
Why did you actually stop playing it as much as you were? Because you had said, actually, that you were going to play it again. And you didn't. And now here we are. It's, way into the next week. And now you're finally doing it, right? Well, there's good reason. And the reason is sound. Money. Now, I'm just going to say this up front.
Come on then, dickhead. Why don't you tell us all about it?
I don't want to hear any complaints. No, seriously, I don't. I'm tired of it. Every time that I do something, I'm in the wrong. So by playing the game the way I played it on launch day, man, this game is only boring because Phil's playing it that way, right? Now, today, I'm going to play it a different way. If I start hearing people whining and saying, oh, well, he's skipping all the content, I don't want to hear it. No, really, I'm tired of the complaints. The complaints department, here's where it is. It's located in this circular file cabinet. It's made of mesh. It's hollow in the middle. You know what I mean? The fucking trash can. That's where you can put your complaints. Because I just want to play the game and enjoy it, and I'm not going to sit here and hear people whining because it's like, oh, well, it's DSP playing, so if he plays it one way, it's wrong, and if he plays it the other way, polar opposite, it's also wrong. No, you're wrong in the fucking head because you don't like anything. So I'm not going to listen to it, okay? Okay. I don't know who the hell this Pirate Games guy is or what, anything about him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. But then again, like I said, I've never heard him. I've never read any of his methodology. I don't know why everyone hates him. Besides, everyone says he's a Nepo baby and he pitch changes his voice to sound like he's a deep voice dude because actually he has a high-pitched squeaky mouse voice and he changed it so that people wouldn't make fun of him on the internet. That's all I know about him. Say what you will about me. All right? Say what you will about me, but I don't hide anything when it comes to, my physical appearance, my voice. Never. I've never been someone who hid and said, oh, I don't want to show you who I am. I know I'm getting older. I know I'm losing some of my hair. I know my hair's getting gray. I'm getting a wrinkly face. My voice has always been this high-pitched, and I'm not trying to hide it. You know what I mean? Like right now, I could put a voice changer on my voice to make my voice sound deeper, but why would I care? I am who I am, and I represent myself as who I am, and I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm trying to age gracefully. I'm not, trying to pretend like I'm, I'm going to pitch change my voice. I'm going to change my appearance. I'm not doing that. So I don't even understand that, guys like LTG saying, work on your sexy. The fuck are you talking about? I'm an internet gamer and streamer who talks with people on a podcast every day. Why do I have to work on my sexy? I'm not a fucking supermodel who's going to be walking down the runway in Milan showing off fucking Gucci clothes. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a delusional idiot. Exactly. I don't hide the fact that some of my undershirts are longer than the sleeves of my overshirts. I don't give a shit. Why would I give a shit? I'm okay with myself. And it's sad that there's some people out there that just can't do that they have to constantly be working on how they look or how they sound or, you know what I mean? Just fucking stop. Stop and face reality. It doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. You're wasting your time and everyone laughs at you. Okay. Jesus. How dumb are these fucking people? My God, these people are fucking atrociously stupid. I just can't understand how you could have that thought in your head and think it's full of logic. You're a dunce. Okay. Ridiculous. Anyway, NBA Dude did a £2 super chat and says, whoa, buddy. That's something I haven't heard in a long time, thankfully. My headaches have subsided. I don't have to hear that and the fucking constant ringing of a fucking stupid dinner bell chime, so that it's like the Pied Piper of the mentally deficient and Oh my God, I'm so happy to be out of that vortex. Let me tell you, 4 months. 4 months I've been out of that shit. I don't have to hear or see any of that shit. It's amazing. It's so refreshing to be back to the normal fucking world outside of the realm of complete morons. NBA dude, thanks for another super chat. Just please keep sending them. Especially if you're gonna leave messages like that, please just keep sending them. You're really felting me. I'm being so felted when you send me money. So please keep felting me as much as you can. It's hilarious. People don't understand the concept of what felted even means. Are you aware of what the term even means? Okay, felted means you're at a casino, you play your hand, you lose, you have no money. Hence, all you can see in front of you is the felt of the table because you're broke. Get it? So you're felted, you're cashed out, you're bankrupt. All right? So when you send me a contribution to felt me, you are literally doing the opposite. You are putting more money in front of me. Hence, you are doing the opposite of felting. Get it? $1.20 tip, you should go and have barbecue for DSP tries it. I've already explained the reason I'm not doing barbecue is because I just don't want to eat a lot of red meat. Like, I'll give you a perfect example, okay? You might say, well, I don't get it, Phil. You say you don't want to eat red meat, but yesterday you had Burger King. Right, but what did I have at Burger King? Let's think about it. A terrible drink that I took 2 sips of, a bunch of chicken wraps, and I had about 2/3 of an awful Whopper. So what there was stuff I shouldn't eat? The 2/3 of the awful Whopper. That's it. Everything else is fine. You see? But if I go to a barbecue place, what do you want to see from a barbecue? You want to see the meats, right? You want to see some ribs. You want to see some brisket. You want to see some pulled pork. Now, admittedly, you could also do barbecue chicken, but you don't go to the barbecue place just to try the barbecue chicken. Especially if I'm doing a DSP tries it, you're going to want me to do a variety of meats from this place. Well, I shouldn't be eating that. You understand? I really shouldn't. If I eat barbecue and I eat a bunch of red meat, I have a very big chance that I could have a health issue, and I don't want to do that. There's a difference between, oh, okay, once a week I eat fast food and I have like a burger versus, oh, I'm having a giant platter of red meats and taste testing them all against each other, and now I'm putting myself at risk. So I'm doing it for my own health. All right. Thoughts on the CEO that got fired after getting caught cheating at a Coldplay concert? Well, it just goes to show you that people who are in positions of power at these major corporations are usually not very smart because they're usually silver spoon in the mouth born, had everything handed to them their whole life. They're just morons. They think that they have infinite power and can get away with anything. This guy is a complete fucking idiot. He's married, has a family, he's rich, powerful. What does he do? That's not enough for him. That's not enough. I need everything. So I also need to be able to sleep with whoever I want, whenever I want. So let me sleep with the head of HR. And then, oh, I'm immune to anything. So I'm just going to publicly be with this woman out in public, you know? No, you fucking idiot. I mean, it just shows to show these people are just complete fucking idiots and don't deserve to have the power they have. They're not in the best interest of anyone doing the right things. There is a upper echelon class of people in the United States and worldwide, but it's very prevalent in the United States. They're the 1%ers. They've never done a damn thing to earn anything. They literally have everything handed to them. And then they just stay there for the rest of their lives. It's called failing upward. They make mistakes. They do fucked up stuff. They get promoted. They get rewarded. This is just the case where the only reason that this guy has any kind of repercussions is because it happened at a Coldplay concert and the Coldplay guys called him out. That's it. That's literally the only reason. If that didn't happen, he would have got away with this scot-free and continued to do heinous actions for the rest of his life and failed upward. That's how it works for that upper 1%er class. As the rest of us, we make mistakes. We get penalized. There's consequences. We suffer. Not them. But this guy just happened to be the one guy who got caught out because of bad luck. I got a $1.11 tip from Interesting Box. What is the sound that you would make if a metal rod shot up your ass? We know who you are. You're not Interesting Box. You're that freak who talks about shit and piss and things going up my ass. We know who you are. You're a disgusting deviant. Thanks for the $1 tip. Here's what's funny is the people on Kick literally think I don't read their messages. It couldn't be further from the truth. I read all the messages on Kick. The problem is that Kick's chat is mostly, not all, but mostly LARPing idiots. people who actually don't like me or holdovers who liked me when I was hanging out with Kino Casino, and now that's all over with for 4 months for the record, but they're still hanging out in that chat. So they just sit there saying the most dumb shit, and I ignore them until finally something happens that's intelligent or nice, and then I'll respond. You get it? How are you? Jade said, ooh, banana. Will we see that again? Will someone do a $20 contribution? Like I said, I would like to get halfway to the goal before the podcast ends, and the podcast is almost over. If someone did a $20 contribution, we get into animation again with the sound effect. Let's see if someone does it. It's either a $20 super chat, $20 tip, or 4 subs on Kick. Or I guess I suppose you could do 7 memberships here on YouTube as well. Gabriel the Blessed says, why do you think I'm present on both platforms, but I spend 95% of my time here? Because the YouTube audience who talks is just much more intelligent. They're not there to meme and be toxic and stupid. A lot of the Kick viewers are there just to meme and be toxic and stupid, and I don't enjoy engaging with that. There are people on Kick who are legit, who are nice people, but there's way more of that on YouTube than there is on Kick. YouTube people just blindly praise me. That couldn't be further from the truth, but the YouTube viewers don't act like, you know, like retarded idiots. They actually just act like normal people. So in general, hanging out with the YouTube audience is a lot more chill. If I try to interact with the Kick audience, I got to put up with these stupid fucking bullshit memes and detractor shit. Like, oh, God. Like talking to a 4-year-old. Like, you know. More. And now all my old content is immediately stolen by detractors and uploaded before I can even get my shit uploaded. So I don't even get views on my own original content because they steal it immediately. So I'm just happy to be someone who's so well supported by you guys on streams, because if it weren't for you, I'd be out of business. But between the theft and the changes on YouTube, there's no way that I could make a living doing this if it weren't for you guys. I hope you understand that. All right, guys, we're about to adjourn. Can we get to halfway point where we're at $73? Can we get to 75? And then we'll end the show and we'll get set up for Donkey Kong. Come on. Let's get to $75 of support. That way we only have to do the halfway to hit the goal for today.
I've heard some bullshit in my time, mister, but yours is the best.